the base. So I'm just going to use score tape, and let's see, put one on the end, the very end. See that? The very end of each flap. Alright, so that's the first place we're going to put the adhesive. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and take that off. I'm going to fold all the way up on the fold line, so it's going to go all the way up and then fold in, so it makes like a little lip. And on the bottom, we're going to fold in that little tab all the way and align it so that it lays flat on the front of the box. So it looks, can you see that? It looks like that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, there we go. So it looks like that on the bottom. Okay, so now we've got the bottom part, which is going to fold up over that, and it creates the lip. So we're going to go ahead and put our score tape on the very last part on the bottom. So see that? We've got the one fold and the bottom tab here, and then we'll go ahead and put the score tape on each side. Okay, so now what I want to do first is just peel off the score tape on the sides. And I want to roll the bottom up so that it sticks on that tape. There, so now we've got our little box here, if you can see that. It's got a little box. So now the next step is to put that on the front of our door hanging. So I'm going to put, if I can get this for you. So I'm basically just going to center this box over the door hanging piece. There. Alright, and then just slip my hand inside to make sure it's all put down well. So you should end up with, see how we made a little pocket to put treats inside the door hanger. So that's what we should end up with, is the door hanger that looks like that, with the little hole in the center, in the top. All right, so let's go ahead and decorate that. And the way we're going to do that, I'm going to go ahead and put the first layer on. All right, so let's do that. And then I'm going to put the next layer on. Alright, and then the little candy cane gal, I'm going to pop her up on the candy corn candy cane. I'm getting my holidays mixed up. I'll go ahead and pop dot her up. Okay. Put her on the front of the box there. And then I have, I just grabbed a black button and put some twine through it, and I'm going to put that on the center of the bow, here like so. And then I printed on my computer using, I don't know what font I used, but I just printed several of these that say, "You have been booed." So what I'm going to do is cut let's see if I can cut one of those out so that it's just on the piece of paper. And using a Stampin' Up! Punch, I'm going to punch that out. There we go. And then I'm going to put that on the front. I think I'm going to also punch the scallop. Let me see what that looks like. Alright, so I'm using the scallop, coordinating scallop punch. Let's see. Alright, I think I like that better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Okay, so I decided it needed to have a little extra oomph to it, so I went ahead and with my white gel pen added some stitching lines around the black part of the handle. And let's see, I think we're going to add some ribbon here. Just tie a real quick bow, nothing spectacular. There we go. I might add a little black ribbon to that also, but you get the idea. So this is going to be a really cute little item to hang on your friend's door, your child's door, and put a few little treats inside of here. There is a poem that goes with this. I'm going to go and type that up on my computer, and I'll have that on my website also that you can tuck into the box. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next week.